Hi, everybody. How are you?
What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024, baby.
Oh my God. This is our first time working in 2024.
Yeah.
To say that I don't work as much anymore is an understatement. Me and Perry went from doing 3 videos a day,
hmm
all day long, to, I don't know, to I'm just going to go on when I feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, we went from 3 videos to damn, honey, don't wake me up. Let's keep it real.
uh, Also, today we have a good show planned for you today. I don't know where my notes is. People always make fun of me for having notes in front of me.
Uh-huh.
It's like my security blanket. I just like my notes, but I don't really need them.
Oh,
So
shit.
today we're going to talk about Katt Williams exposing Hollyweird. I'm not. I'm done calling it Hollywood. I'm done. I'm just done with that. And then we're going to talk about. Oh, it's a damn shame. We're going to talk about Taraji P Henson and Monique falling out. That's just sad. And then we're going to talk about the freaks, people.
Wow.
T.I. and Tiny. I'm over them. I'm really over them.
Yeah. But, like my tone is different for them today, but we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
hmm
So let's start with we got a lot of people in here today. Wow. Thank you guys for coming. Oh my goodness, really a lot of people. Um, let's start with Katt Williams is the best story. Let's put that in the middle. That leaves Monique and Taraji P Henson. This is sad. This is sad. So I've been covering the whole Oprah Winfrey thing. It started with her and Taraji P Henson getting not even into it. Taraji coming out saying that African Americans were underpaid. And then I just went down a rabbit hole. The longer I stayed in it, the more this story got absolutely batshit crazy. I mean, go back and watch my videos. We've covered it so much, so extensively. Till it's all over the place. But the bottom line, to sum it up, I'm going to sum it up. People don't like Oprah anymore. Would you say that was fair, Perry?
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of where we going with it. I mean, I'm reading the comments. They ain't feeling it like that.
They're not liking her. And Taraji P Henson came out and said that African American actors were underpaid, and the public kind of sided with her. And then we got 50 cents. If you didn't see that video, I put out a video earlier, basically going to make her a millionaire many times over. And it's so funny because 50 cents is a troll. He's troll. Okay, let's say he is what it is. But he came to her rescue just like he did Monique. Put his money where his mouth money where his mouth is, or whatever that saying is,
Uh-huh.
and offered Taraji a offer she couldn't refuse. And that's gangster. I like that. 50 Cent is okay with me. Still doesn't mean he's not a troll, but I like how those rare occasions he helps people. He can't
Yeah.
help son, but he helps other people. What are your thoughts on 50 Cents? He's a real boss.
You know what, though? I feel like with 50 Cent, yeah, we can call him a troll. We can call him whatever, but I think he's a good businessman.
Excellent.
Obviously, and just look at his work he's done from recording albums, what I'm saying, rapping, or just to his shows. I mean,
Yeah.
we can go into now and act like he's nobody.
Mhm.
Now, nobody's perfect. Now, he might have some things to work out with his family issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I was wrong for that.
but
He's got things, but he's a good businessman, and nobody can take that away from him. Nobody.
Mhm.
I was shocked to find out, all the stuff that I found out about him. He's into a lot of stuff. He makes a lot of money, and he gives a lot of people jobs.
uh-huh.
So, but the sad part about that, so he offers Taraji to make her a millionaire many times over and basically let her write her own contract. What do you want to do? You want to be on TV with me? You want me to create a show just around you? You want to do movies? What you want to do? And how much do you want? You can't beat that.
Right.
You cannot beat that. And so therefore, I kind of can't talk bad about 50 anymore because, he's done some really good things. But what's really shocking me is Monique and Taraji. It's sad. Monique feels like for years She screamed to the top of her lungs about how bad Oprah was and Tyler Perry and how they were doing her and how wrong it was. And she suffered for 13 years. I'm going to
Yeah.
give that to her. She suffered.
No. I mean, she really did though. What that whole thing is, and I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mhm.
When the story was out like that, I was like, why the fuck you lying? I'm
Yeah.
Sharrell, like I was sort of like that because you think, well, no, not everybody's doing this girl this way. She must have done something,
Mhm.
but she have really cleared the record. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
now we
You got to give Monique her respect.
right.
Everybody's got to give Monique respect. And I understand how she feels. She felt like, well, I was screaming to the rooftops. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Taraji comes on, sheds a couple of tears, and everyone's like, oh, Taraji. I
Yeah.
get it. I will feel the same way. But she's upset with Taraji now. Okay. Talking about her behind her back. She said that she's calling Taraji a sellout. Oh, this is so bad.
Wow.
Yeah, this is bad. Calling her a sellout because basically to Monique, it appears that Taraji has made amends with Oprah Winfrey. Now, I beg to differ. She said what she had to say. She had to take it back because she didn't want to be blackballed like Monique.
Right.
Does that make her a sellout?
Not really, but for me, I can sort of understand why Monique would be a little disappointed. But Monique, no, I mean, let's keep it real. She spoke out, but she was punished. I don't know how many years, 13. I don't know how many
13,
years for
yeah,
a long
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And for a person who has a family and have to take care of that stuff, I can't. It's hard to say, but I can understand why Monique got some feelings about it. If you're gonna come out here and say some shit,
Mm-hmm.
we don't need you cleaning house the next morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like that.
I mean, I for a long time I didn't like Candy Burris for doing that to Nene Leakes. They all said, Andy Cohen, we're gonna stand up and get equal rights around here. And then Candy was like, nah, I can't do that. And I was mad because
Right.
I was like, girl, don't act like you wasn't in on this now. But why do I feel different towards Taraji?
Okay, now I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. People gonna see it on based off who they like and
Right.
who they fucking hate.
Yeah.
If I hate you, you a sellout coon. If I like you, I'm like, hey, you know what? I mean, the person got to do what they got to do to take care of their family.
But here's the thing. This is what I'm hoping for. 50 Cent broke the blacklash or blacklisted, whatever you call it, for
Uh-huh.
Monique.
Mhm.
He's stepping up to the plate to work with Taraji. They're both have work for him, not for him, but on
Uh-huh.
his shows. Maybe he can put them in a role where they can come together. I don't want these two arguing. Although I understand how Monique feels, and she has every right to feel that way. Can y'all please just try to work it out for me?
For me, I'm starting to feel like this. I mean, Monique's a grown woman.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, you're gonna have a feeling about something one way or the other. I feel like she may feel this way right now, but I
Mhm.
don't think it's that deep.
I hope not.
You see
I
what I'm
hope
saying?
not.
Because at
Mhm.
the end of the day, she know allegedly Oprah fucked her
Yeah.
and she fucked old girl. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at that point, you know, I think they'll work it out.
I hope they work it out. But right now, we have to step back and allow Monique to have her feelings and process her feelings because I understand it.
Mhm.
So, it's sad for both women, but I have a feeling maybe, like you're saying, Perry, in time, they will both come out on top because when Monique was on 50 show BMF, Black Mafia Family, she killed it. She's a great
Right.
actress too.
Mhm.
Taraji's a great actress. Come on. I mean, if y'all can, and y'all both spoke up, don't forget, Monique, Taraji did speak up. That's what got this thing rolling. But
Uh-huh.
then she just didn't want to get herself banned from Hollywood. Weird,
Right.
because that's a weird ass place.
I get it.
Weird. Anyway, so that's that.
Okay,
Let's
but
move on.
let me
Mhm,
say one thing about this, all right? Now,
mhm,
50 Cent, he'll reach out to certain people. But like I said, he could be a troll. But I think he on the internet telling people how he truly feel. The truth, half the time. right? It's just telling you how you feel, right? But as far as Taraji, I think he see her worth.
Mhm,
Look at his stuff. He wouldn't be doing this
mhm,
if you was Pookie on the corner.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? Like
mhm.
he see an opportunity to, for one,
Get back at Oprah.
to shut Oprah up and to take what she should have used and turn it into something.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
right.
right. Oprah really is truly horrible. And I know a lot of my audience, they feel betrayed by me saying that, but I just found out so much about her and the things that she's did. Because did you guys know Ludacris did her show for the movie Crash? And he said Oprah went back, edited the questions, took out major parts that really made him look stupid.
Mhm.
That's what he's saying about Oprah. Oprah is a trip. So I might take calls today because I didn't let you guys get your feelings out about Oprah because I've been acting like I've been on vacation. This has been, I am rested, refreshed. I am ready to go. I'm loving blogging again. Do you guys remember for a while I was like, what happened today was
Yeah.
I feel refreshed. But
Well,
anyway, that's what's going on with those two women. And it's like I'm going down a Oprah Winfrey rabbit hole. You guys stay tuned for my Oprah Winfrey videos. It's just absolutely unbelievable. And I mean, it's just unbelievable. Hi, Megan. 50 just wants to 60. Oh my God.
No.
69 Taraji. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know. But I will say this. I think Taraji needs to take him up on his offer. And I think he's going to make her a bigger star. And most importantly, put that money in her pocket that she deserves. No one wants to work, and have nothing to show for it. So,
and I feel they both can make money out the project. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
she
yeah.
is what she is. Let's keep it real. I
Yeah,
mean, Empire, the stuff he do,
yeah.
she fit into the line of stuff he do. And as long as he pay her well, she getting her just due. He getting his credit and his cash also. So I think it's a wash.
All right, let's move on to Katt Williams because this is why I came on today for this story right here in particular. So I got to do a little precursor really quick. Oh, let me put up the picture so I know where to timestamp. Katt Williams is one of my favorite comedians. Okay, it is what it is. He might not be all there mentally, but as far as I don't know what I did. Here it is. As his comedic skills, he
Mhm.
is for me. So everybody has different comedians that they like. I know
Right.
my sons, they swear by what's the name? The one
Kevin
that's gonna sue
Hart.
Tasha K.
Kevin Hart.
What's Kevin
Kevin.
Hart? Like
Oh, hell no.
okay, Kevin Hart's okay, but I'm more of a Katt Williams girl. Pimp Chronicles. He just cracks me up.
And
Okay,
he,
you guys, thank you. Can you guys remember to hit the like button, please, so we can get these pushed out into the algorithm, everyone? He's just my man. I love Katt Williams. He's just more my comedy, gritty, cussing. I love it all. I just like Katt Williams. But I can't deny I heard these rumors going around for years about his drug problems.
Mhm.
Hazel E actually came out and said that's why she left him. Okay. And then one time, do you guys remember seeing this? And I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it. He was in a hotel and he said somebody was following him. Do you remember this? And he
Mhm.
kept looking out. And then he hung out with Suge Knight, and they would be high. Do you remember one time they would hang out at each other's house smoking weed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They get down
But
with it.
there's other things I think he was smoking. So, but I like him. I really, really like him. So he's been going around for years doing what people consider talking crazy.
Uh-huh.
He said that Puffy grooms boys. Do you remember this? This was before.
Oh, my God.
This was before the big scandal with Puffy. He said
Mhm.
that Puffy and Jermaine Dupri is the reason for Christopher Kelly, who was in Crisscross. He was
Oh,
the
yeah.
darker one.
Uh-huh.
His trauma because he couldn't handle it, whatever was going on, and end up overdosing. What else would he say? He just said all kind of crazy shit,
Right. No, no.
right?
I mean, yeah. He was keeping it real. He talked about Hollyweird. Just
Hollyweird. Oh, he talked about the sex parties. Remember that? Hollyweird has just been talking a lot. I mean,
Katt
Williams has been talking a lot of what people call crazy. Okay, so now y'all are messy. I'm not talking about that. Y'all are messy. So today he went on Shannon Sharpe show and he was talking craziness. Now let me say this. For me, blogging is like being in the entertainment business. Any business where you make large sums of money, it gets very, very ruthless. And I would come on here and I would cry to you guys and I'd be like, this person's doing this to me, that person's doing this to me. And half of y'all would be like, you're paranoid. All those people can't be doing that to you. I'm so serious. They were doing it to me. I would have people who follow me like a hawk, wait for me to go on live, say what I got to say. And then right when I'm done, they go live and took the whole story and I did all the research. It can make you paranoid because you can't trust anybody. And people will do anything for money. Anything for money.
For real.
So he's saying that Rickey Smiley has been doing the same shit to him that I've had done me. He says he tries to beat him out of jobs. He said he steals jokes from him. He's saying all this explosive stuff. He also saying that Harvey Weinstein, I'm going to play the tape, wanted him to blow him.
Oh my God.
That's what he said. And he said, and I've been speaking on this all way before all this came out. He said, and I got treated like I'm paranoid and crazy or some kind of drug addict. I started relating to him in this thing right here. He was dragging all kind of people, talking about people grooming.
Yeah.
You got that whole sector and the whole sex thing. And he said, I've been calling Puffy Fruity, him in 50, meaning that he's bisexual for years. He said nobody wanted to hear me. And he just really went on a rampage today. Let's listen to some of the stuff you say. And Perry, before you even hear this tape, what are your thoughts on Katt Williams? Is he some drugged out liar?
No, you know what? Look, like I said, 50 Cent could be a troll. Don't mean he can't be a good businessman. A person that might dabble in some shit probably shouldn't be. It don't mean you're a liar.
It don't.
Because at the same time, if you listen to some of the stuff, that shit is believable to me. Now, did he show proof? No, he's just telling you, verbatim what he know. So, but no, I believe
it was actually very entertaining. And if you look at Shannon Sharpe, I don't know if he's believing it or saying, oh shit, because you can't control what comes out of someone's mouth when you interview them. Oh shit, he's talking about these people on my channel. They might get mad at me. That's what I'm thinking.
Shannon's pretty cool though. He pretty, walk his own path. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's fine with it. And I think that, just like anybody else would listen to something, either you're gonna believe most of it, disagree with part of it, whatever. But I think he's cool with it. Club Shay Shay is nice.
Club Shay Shay is nice. Let's listen to some of the things that Katt Williams had to say.
The story about when the movie came out, where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no...
Let me interrupt. I don't mean to do this. He's talking about Friday 3 when he played the pimp. Remember Pimp Down? And Rickey Smiley was the Santa Claus that was stealing stuff from Ice Cube.
It was like, Friday After Next or something like that for the Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. Friday After Next.
He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What?
So
Rickey Smiley knows this. And I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. Is because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie. But I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles. Everybody was Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Rickey Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Rickey Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
Oh my God.
They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times, and Katt didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon, I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Say's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi. And this is the age of truth, and the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition.
Now, I'm reading Katt Williams won Cedric the Entertainer's Anheuser-Busch Best Los Angeles Comic Award. Did you win that award, won Katt Williams? It's a simple yes or no. It's not a rhetorical question.
It's a question that probably should have been asked to Cedric the Entertainer.
I'm asking you. I got you here, though.
I know. I couldn't believe Cedric didn't get asked that question. You steal a dude's joke and then give him an award, and then 10 years later you don't know nothing about it. Hey, but I promise you this.
What?
If he sees me again before he sees you, he'll be talking different when you see him. That's for certain. That's the difference. That's what these comics understand, is that I'm not doing nothing for clout. I don't even recognize clout. But eventually the Lord is going to let me and you be in one hallway.
Ooh.
A lot of these dudes go.
But you did win the award. How did the award help your career? It had to help some, Cat.
Nope. No.
God, come on, Cat.
I didn't remember it happened to you. Just said it. How can Cedric give you an award that was worth something?
Okay, I hear you laughing, Perry. Why are you laughing?
No, I mean, he coming real now. Well, the thing is, do we believe it? Sound
Right.
believable to me, but you know, everybody gonna make their own mind up. People in the chat, if you seem to believe that what he's saying is true,
Oh, not,
put a one in the chat. If you seem to think that he could be fabricating some shit, put a 2.
I mean, I'm not done with the tape, Perry. I'm not done with the tape. So I want to show you a bit of Rickey Smiley saying that when he, what did you say the one means? Because it's going all the way down.
Oh, the one mean he's saying the truth.
Yeah, people are believing him. Oh my gosh, people believe him. Wow, I believe him too. Let's listen to a little bit of the interview where Rickey Smiley says that he was supposed to play Katt Williams' role, the pimp, in Friday After Next. And he's saying that Rickey Smiley made this up, total lie. Take a listen.
Ever been in what got canceled for not being funny?
You were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Yes. And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thief
Mike,
Santa Claus.
right? And then, yeah, because Katt Williams was going to be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
Because when I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
You know, so when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Katt Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition. So they switched it up. So I was like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role Friday, you know, but I didn't know that because I did my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham, came back out because they changed the ending. Did you know that?
Right. No, I didn't.
No, you know the ending where they got the fighting or whatever. The ending was me Santa Claus giving out presents to his kids.
Right.
So the test audience didn't like the way it ended. So
What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Rickey Smiley, and Cedric The Entertainer?
He's saying, Katt Williams, that Rickey Smiley is a damn lie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like Rickey Smiley too. Now, I like Rickey Smiley, but I don't think he's as talented as a comedian as Katt Williams.
Right,
but I like him. He speaks a lot of wisdom. He's telling me that Rickey Smiley is just a straight out nut job that's lying so he could appear to be of bigger stature in the comedy world.
Right. And this is why I think when I just heard it again, I'm understanding exactly what Katt Williams saying. And this is, if you don't understand what he's saying to Rickey Smiley, he's saying this. Why the fuck you lying? But I'm gonna tell you something. Now listen, go back and listen to what he said. He said, I went there, I was in the bathroom. I went there to audition for Money Mike. The role wasn't yours. They didn't take your audition. So they put that red and white suit on your ass, it sounds like.
But why would Rickey just make this up? Now, by the way, I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm trying to look at both sides. I am team, if I have to pick a team. I usually don't do teams. I believe Katt. I believe him.
Right.
Just, it's too much passion. It's too detailed. But I also like Rickey Smiley. So...
Right. It's no reason for me to dislike him, but I'm just saying he did say this. I went there to audition. Maybe he really felt so hard in his heart when they went to the audition, he had a chance for it, and then he feel like they just switched the roles and gave it to oh boy, you know what I mean, Katt Williams.
Or Rickey Smiley could be a vindictive, manipulating, step on you type of person to get to the top. I mean, I like him, but I don't know what he's like behind closed doors. Now let's see if this last piece is about Stevie, what's his name? Harvey Weinstein. Let me hear.
Taylor, as you sit here currently.
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three.
Oh, he goes on to talk about Steve Harvey, said the entertainer, and I think he said D.L. Hughley. Made sure that they got all the jobs in comedy. kept him on the outside circle. See, this is too detailed for somebody to make some shit up like this. And I know that people do this. They get in teams, alliances. I've explained it to y'all before, so another person can't come up. I just don't see him lying about that. Let me see. I'm trying. I
don't
can't.
see
Let me
him
see.
lying. I don't see him lying about it.
Mhm.
But for sure, if it's not the truth, I think he truly believes that's how he feel about those guys. You know what I mean? If it's not,
I just don't think people make shit up like this. I just don't. But let's see if I can, because I picked the wrong video. This is the unedited. I don't want to play all of Shannon's things. So let me see if I could kind of go through it.
Random guys. The way that Rickey Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Cats on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5.
Let me see if I can speed this up. Oh, child, he's speaking truth, ain't he? I want to go.
He's setting it off.
He's setting it off. Or maybe this is it. Hold on.
He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo! Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down.
Oh.
He came out, but he offered to show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Cats on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 dogs. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo! Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no, no, no. The king.
He said Harvey Weinstein.
Yep.
I cannot believe it. Wanted him to suckle on the thing, and he wouldn't do it.
Right.
So when he sees other people working for Weinstein, he's wondering, well, did you do it?
Yeah. I would wonder the same thing.
What are your thoughts? Do you think Harvey Weinstein asked him to suckle?
Well, I mean, this is Hollyweird. Now, let's keep it
Hollyweird.
real. Now, we ain't going to revisit the Diddy parties, the freak-offs.
Yeah.
But some of these freaks are into that shit. And then, like, I think he had said, mentioning, like, they try to do these things, suck on your pee-wee, just to control you, to keep you from saying certain things.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy.
I believe him. I believe every word. I believe that Steve Harvey and Sid try to push him out of places. I believe Harvey Weinstein wanted to suckle.
Yep.
I believe it. I believe Rickey Smiley lied, and I love Rickey Smiley, but it just doesn't sound right for Katt to be lying on you. It's
Right.
a mess.
And really, it could be like an ego thing. Like, you know, you do a show, whatever, you're grateful to be Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying, at the time. But later on, the show come out and everybody loving Katt Williams. And to like save face, hey, you know what? I was going to do that role. You know how people go back and make up shit that really wasn't there? I mean, because look, let's keep it real. I just got a tendency. I don't have no proof. I just believe what Katt Williams is saying. He played Money Mike.
Yeah.
And this is what Rickey Smiley played. So I mean, it's two different differences, and I heard this too, that Katt Williams actually wrote all the things
That's what I heard.
Mike said. So when did Rickey Smiley start writing the shit up or doing all this? Now he could have went and auditioned for that role because audition is let me see what you got. He didn't have enough.
That's what I want to believe. I'm gonna make myself believe that maybe Rickey Smiley got the story mixed up somehow, and it. Sometimes you can forget how something went down, or you got different information that he didn't get. Because I refuse to believe that Rickey Smiley is a liar, but in the same breath, I believe Katt Williams.
Yeah, and Sharrell, I'm a true believer of this. I think a person, for whatever reason, can lie to themselves over many years, and it's been a long time since that show was out, where they start to believe it. So sometimes, you got to check yourself and ask yourself this question.
Do you feel dirty? Do you feel cheap?
I'm just saying, at a certain point, people can believe this shit. They can believe it.
It's crazy. So that's what happened. He's blowing up the internet right now, Katt Williams, and it looks like the masses believe him. I wonder if Rickey's going to respond. I mean, he's just calling him out. I'm going to follow this story. This is not over. Rickey's got to respond. Egotistical Steve Harvey got to respond. And Cedric The Entertainer got to respond. Because if you don't respond, you just admitted guilt.
I don't think neither one of them are going to respond.
You don't think they're going to respond? If you don't say, the man is calling you a bold-faced liar. You have to say something.
Look, sorry. Steve's still trying to keep his house together. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with responding is the other person going to respond back. And then somewhere people going to demand some proof.
Perry, you mean to tell me right now, if another blogger just sat up here and called Perry Sanders a bold-faced liar, and I'm challenging him to say I'm lying about it, you're not going to say nothing?
Well, look, for real, I mean, when I first came to social, maybe before social media, I probably would have said something. But I don't give a damn what they say. They say what they say. But what I'm saying is, in this instance, well, at the end of the day, somebody going to start demanding proof. Do you get a letter saying you was going to be Money Mike? I mean, and why haven't this, like he said somewhere in that interview, ain't none of the other comedians ever mentioned that he's supposed to have that role.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't,
All right, let's get this done with this last story, because I don't want to talk about these two no more. They get on my nerve. I think Tiny and T.I. are weird. I think King is weird. And they're just a weird family, freaky family, and I'm tired. I'm just tired of them all. I mean, I really used to like Family Hustle. I don't know when my feelings started changing about these two. I think that T.I. has turned into an old grandpa pervert. Maybe when you were younger, but y'all still having the parties and whatnot. It's too much. Okay, so TMZ is reporting. It says T.I. and Tiny sued. Woman claims spiked drink led to hotel sexual assault. She's saying, this woman, that she met T.I. and Tiny at a party. She said Tiny gave her something to drink. She said she thinks she spiked her drink. Now, there's a rumor already out there that they make you take Molly at these parties. This woman is adding a little sauce to it. She's saying she put it in her drink. Now, they didn't name the drug, but I know from doing the research that they're always related to Molly. Okay, so let's read this verbatim. Oh, it's got an update already. Ooh, let me read this first thing. It says T.I. and his wife, Tiny Harris, are accused of drugging a woman they met at a nightclub and then taking her to their hotel for a threesome. Child. According to the lawsuit, the woman's now filed against the couple. The plaintiff, who's filed as a Jane Doe, she's not telling her name. That's interesting.
Okay, just keep reading. Just go ahead.
She was enlisted in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in L.A. in or around 2005. That's a long time ago. When she and a friend went to a party at Coolio's home, Coolio's no longer with us, and met a guy who went by Caviar, who they allege worked for T.I. and Tiny. I did a lot of research. Don't know a Caviar. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the plaintiff says T.I. and Tiny no show at the party, but Caviar told her they would be at a LA nightclub the next night. And that's when they all met in the VIP section. Look how young they were then.
Uh-huh.
I still think Tiny looked better without the plastic surgery. Time goes by so fast. The woman says she ordered two amaretto, I don't drink, sours on her own before Tiny alleged handed her another drink, one from which she never saw Tiny sip. So she's saying that the glass that she gave her, she didn't see Tiny sip from it. I don't know why Tiny would sip from it.
Exactly.
Anyway.
That'd be a normal ritual. Like if I brought myself a drink and brought you one, do I sip out of mine and sip out of your shit too? I tell you to take that shit back. It's yours now once you sip out of it.
And which the woman also shared with her friend. When T.I. decided to leave the club, the woman claims he asked her to ride with Tiny and him, while her friend would ride with Caviar, who said they were all going to the same place. But that's not how it played out, allegedly. In the suit, the woman says two other women she didn't know got out of an SUV with Tiny and T.I. and herself, and all five of them ended up in the hotel room. But Tiny kicked out the other two women because one of them was flirting too much with T.I.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you get to that in a minute. I see what you're talking about now, Perry. Yeah. Once it was just the three of them, she alleged Tiny took her into the bathroom where she took off their clothes, and then a naked T.I. joined them, and they all got in the shower. Afterwards, so I'm going to assume it went down in the shower, right? Do you think that's what they're saying, Perry?
Yeah, just the bathroom. Just enjoy.
Okay. Afterwards, she claims she was starting to feel lightheaded and extremely dizzy, and T.I. told her to go to bed while he watched some PORN. She alleges he handed his massage oil and demanded she give him a rub down. Eventually, Tiny joined them and allegedly pinned the woman on her stomach and began rubbing and grinding on her naked body.
Wow.
While that was happening, she alleges T.I. Can I say that word? Penetrated her. Okay, I'll say it that way. With his toe. What?
Tiptoe to the coochie.
Did I say that right, huh?
Yeah, tiptoe. I mean, yeah. Tip.
I'm gonna read this again. She alleges T.I. penetrated her with his toe. Okay. And she told him no as she tried to push him away. According to the suit, he got up and she said he was going to get a condom. But the plaintiff says she went to the bathroom to vomit. She claims T.I. mockingly laughed at her and said, You all right? Looks like you in last place. Shortly therefore, she says she passed out until the next morning when a security guard woke her up. She claims her woman parts was in serious pain, itching and burning. But the security guard told her she had to go and escort her out while Tiny and T.I. were still asleep in the bed. She is suing the Harrises for sexual battery, assault, negligence, and false imprisonment. Wow. BT, by the way, the plaintiff says she's filing the suit now due to the California Sexual Abuse and Cover Up Accountability Act, which opened a year-long window for the revival of claims where the statute of limitations would have otherwise run out. A lawyer for T.I. and Tiny tells TMZ not only are the claims bogus, but they missed the deadline to file the lawsuit. Perry, you wanted to speak on this. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me say this, Sharrell. And I want to make this perfectly clear. I got 5 sisters, had a mother, all that stuff, got a wife. Love women. So I don't want to come across as I'm victim shaming. But, people, anytime you question what somebody, like say if a victim alleged this happened, if you question it, people take it that you're victim shaming. It's just a lot to this story that don't add up. And I'm not here to say whether it happened that way or it didn't. It just don't sound right when people say, I was drugged. I had this, and that what made me deliberated where I couldn't remember everything. But you sitting here going detail to detail on what you remember. And I remember this when she said she went to the bathroom. She said Taney came out and brought me to the bathroom. And then that's when T.I. came in. Now, she don't had this drink earlier before they even left the club, okay?
Right.
And then, so to me, I'm feeling like she was aware, right? Because let's keep it real. I'm sure if it's a grown man in the chat, you ain't gonna follow me to the bathroom. I'm sure if you was a young lady, you ain't gonna follow Sharrell to the bathroom and then she said, when she got to the bathroom, Taney undressed her and herself. Now, I don't know if any woman that's still conscious or man gonna have somebody undress them without for a purpose. You know what I mean? So
So you're saying when she went back to that bathroom, she knew what Tiny wanted. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. And when Taney could have asked her, "Hey, can you come with me to the bathroom?" She damn sure should have asked her why. Something. I'm saying at this point, she's supposed to be still conscious, right? She remembered everything that happened in the bathroom. T.I. came in, they took a shower. They,
he put the toe up there. What part? What put the toe? That's really weird.
Right.
What?
But she was dizzy. She didn't know, like when she left the bathroom and all this. She don't know what happened. Like she supposedly her memory was gone, but you remember all this. And I'm just only questioning this because even though Taney and T.I. could have this reputation, and I'm not here to judge nobody's sexual preference, right?
No, not about that. But are you questioning it because you think somehow Sabrina's behind this that just will not let this go?
Right. And now this case, T.I. and them had said that they've been alleging this for 3 years or whatever, right? And the story keep changing, right? And I'm just saying this: if it truly happened, I'm sad for any victim that had to go through that. But to me, it's more like seemed like a money grab to me. But I'm just simply saying I don't know all the facts, just what's out there right now. It seems like a money grab, and people could say, "Well, that's victim shaming, Perry. That's victim shaming." Well, what if you want to have somebody call you the R word, and you didn't do it? It's messing up your credibility, and most people say, "Oh yeah, well we heard these stories forever and ever with T.I." Ain't nobody really proved it in court yet, though, have they?
No.
So I'm saying at a certain point, and if they was that careless, I'm sure they would have had time to do something. She was aware to walk in the bathroom and let Taney undress her. She didn't videotape nothing. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, to me, I just feel like once a person get a bad rep and people just throw this stuff out, I mean, you can say it's not fair to the victim. But at the end of the day, is it truly fair to Taney and T.I. just because they into this certain thing and they invite people over voluntarily, and then these people come out and try to ruin their name? I'm just saying.
So much. I'm burned out about this case. I'm just gonna wait and see because how long did we talk about this? Oh no, I forgot this. Hold on. There's an update from TMZ. Let me read the update because I'm tired of this story. It says, update: on the heels of positivity, negativity always rears its ugly head. This plaintiff has been threatening to file this lawsuit for 3 years. For 3 years, we have empathetically and categorically denied these allegations. For all 3 years, we have maintained our innocence and refused to pay these extortionate demands for things we didn't do. For 3 years, we've maintained the same position while the claims in this story have changed. Oh, that must mean what you're talking about.
Right.
And time again, our position is clear. We are innocent of these fake claims. We will not be shaken down, and we look forward to our day in court. Okay, there you have it.
And that's where I'm at, too, people. Let's say this again. Like, I think if you're claiming something, go to court. But right now, until the evidence come out, I haven't seen one piece of evidence that's saying she's definitely telling the truth. I haven't seen one saying she lying. I'm just going by the story that she's saying. To me, is it believable or not? And if in the chat, give me a 1.
Oh God, Perry.
No, I'm gonna say this. Give me a 1 in the chat if you think being overboard, or do we have the right to examine something and have an opinion on it? Give me a 2 if you think that I'm just full of shit.
All right. LaShawn said, hey, LaShawn. She said, they are pushing this agenda because T.I. and Tiny are doing a lot to help the Black community. It's ridiculous. What did you say they just opened, Perry? Oh, they opened some housing units for almost like HUD homes.
A restaurant. I think there was a restaurant called The Trap or something. I don't know, something like that.
Everybody's believing you, Perry. Some people, one person didn't. I went fast, but the majority, it's ones.
Okay, good. I mean, because you know what though, it's sometimes when you out here on this social media, we all want to be politically correct, but at the end of the day, you even have an opinion one way or the other. Like I said, I'm not here to victim shame nobody, but until you go to court and prove something, you know, you got to examine what was said, what was done, and it just seemed. You know.
I'm really over it because we covered this story about a year ago and I just can't talk about it anymore. It's a lot. All right. Let me pull a couple comments and we're out. I was going to take calls, but I'm almost out of time again. Okay. It's true. They have drugged women. That's what we hear. That's what we hear. Ooh, these are going fast. Meanwhile, they need to stand on business and focus on baby girl Eris Star. Eris is a star. They have a little daughter named Eris. She could sing like no other. I'm going to even put it on her. She might be the next Whitney Houston. This little girl can sing. No, she could sing very, very well. Courts don't always get it right. A 14-year-old was AR'd by a man, and it was so because she ended up pregnant. DNA test said it was his, and the court allowed him to walk away, saying the child came onto him. Yeah.
No, all that I do understand. What I'm saying is this. You know, before I crucify somebody, like you don't want me to victim shame, you can't really crucify somebody until more evidence come out. And
it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's just wait for court. And that's what Nikel's saying. She's saying if they go to court, a lot is going to come out. They need to go to court because I'm tired of this. The family loves money and they will use that child too. Ooh, they talking about Eris. This may be a money grab, but I do believe T.I. and Tiny has taken advantage of some women. Have a great night, y'all. Bye, Joey. Thank you for coming. A couple more and then we're out. All those women are not lying. It is a lot of women, and it's been going around for a long time. I just can't talk about it anymore. Tyrone Blackburn is representing her, the same attorney who's representing the cases against Diddy. Ooh, really? Last one. Trout mouth with 1,000 teeth. Child, I don't know what y'all talking about. Listen, we had a good stories today. Let me know, do you guys believe Katt Williams? What do you think about this mess that's going on and what he's saying? Tiny and T.I., what are your thoughts? I really am burned out. I can't talk about it anymore. And then Monique and Taraji, do you guys see reconciliation? I don't want them to not be friends anymore because of this, you know, and shout out to you, 50 Cent. All right, you guys, hopefully me and Perry will be back tomorrow. I promise you it's back to work. Okay, I really enjoyed my vacation. It's back to work. And thank you, Perry, for giving me such a great holiday.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was great.
It was great. All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Happy New Year's, everybody, once again.
2024. Take us out, Perry.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bye, everybody.
Fuck this shit, people. We out. See you tomorrow.